Hey my lovers, this is Bella Dutch from Allseeingeyetarot here with the intuitive bi-weekly for my water signs. As you can see, I did it differently this last 2 weeks. Spirit told me to upload them separately, probably because they take too long to smash them all together. Okay. There's been some very important messages that's been going through, so I would encourage you to watch this through its entirety. Definitely hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And if you would like to book a personal reading, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. I am still going to pick 2 winners of 30 minutes. So if you can timestamp when I start this video, when I start the reading, then that will be very helpful as well. Okay? Just timestamp below. Okay? Because I know this is like a little bit of a mix-up. It's different. It's like, Bella, they're not all together, so what am I supposed to do? Just timestamp whenever you see me start shuffling for the element. Okay? If you have not already, make sure you go back to the last 2 weeks and do your timestamps, because I will be choosing my 2 free winners of 30 minutes whenever this uploads. Okay? If you have not already, make sure you check out my daily doubles. Those have been very informative. And if you have questions, you ain't got no money right now, you can't book a reader, you got some questions, then hopefully I have the answer for you. Definitely check out my daily doubles. Okay? All right, guys. So let's see what's going down. This is for water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. December the 20th through January the 3rd. Spirit and universe, what are the messages you have for my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios for this next 2 weeks? December the 20th through January the 3rd. I'm using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Pollen. I do like this deck. It's been very informative. The only thing I dislike about this deck is that the cards are huge. The artwork is great though, and they still do talk to you. It would be to me a Rider-Waite belief system within this deck. Okay, it doesn't follow the Thoth. It definitely follows the Rider-Waite. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see what's going down for these next 2 weeks. What messages do you need them to hear? What do you need them to know? Show me what's happening. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, 2 more, guys. I'm trying to shuffle pretty good. Here we go. All right. First card out. The Magician. The World. Two of Cups. Seven of Swords. Under the Magician, Queen of Swords. Under the World, the Queen of Wands. Under the Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords. And under the Seven of Swords, the Hermit. Overall energy for my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, December 20th through January 3rd. 10 of Cups. And I usually take the next card up under that. 8 of Wands. All right, so this is definitely speaking of love and relationships, okay? Love and relationships. And what it looks like is that you, who is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, may be dealing with some individuals who's very difficult. Someone who still holds against you what you've done to them in the past, okay? This has been the emphasis in a lot of my readings. It's been popping up everywhere, okay? The Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords energy doesn't only speak that you may be dealing with someone who's a Libra, Gemini, but it also speaks of a woman or an individual who has scars, who logs everything that you've done wrong to them. Okay? And they make their decisions based off of how they were treated in the past. All right. Now, the Queen of Wands being there, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. But the Queen of Wands being next to the Queen of Blades like that is just letting you know that the other person, the person that you are trying to get through to, okay, who it seems like you have not been able to get through to this person, you haven't seen them, you haven't run into this person to even tell them that you've changed your mind about the way that you felt about them, okay? You had some sort of epiphany. You realized that, you know what, I want to be with this person. I want to settle down with this individual. And you haven't had an opportunity to run into this individual. Within this next 2 weeks, you will get your opportunity because it says to me, the Queen of Wands is the go-getter. She's the one that puts plans in motion. She is the activist. She's the one that's going to go out and pretty much find you. So with the World card being over top of that, it just basically says that finally you get your wish, your desire. You get an opportunity to run into whoever this individual is, and you get an ability to be able to talk. You talk about it, okay? And listen to me, water. Don't be discouraged. Some of you, you're very afraid, okay? You're like, shit. I know that I gotta go and talk to this person that I did wrong. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in love. It could be a family member that you used to hang with all the time, that you did them wrong. You did something wrong to them, and you hurt them really bad, and you miss their company. You miss being around them. So you have been trying to reach out to this person to beg for forgiveness, and they haven't been answering your calls, not your texts. They're not, listening to you. All right. What this says to me is that in this next 2 weeks, between December 20th through January 3rd, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to this individual. Don't be afraid. Be honest, okay? You might be surprised how this person responds. Although you have the Queen of Swords just says, listen, I didn't forget what you did to me. Even though I forgive you, I'm very cautious in the way I move forward. But the Queen of Wands says, I'm going to move forward, okay? I'm going to come back and talk to you. I am going to share some things with you because I do miss you, all right? The Knight of Swords being there just says that this shit's going to come in fast. It's going to come in out of nowhere. You did not expect for this to go down. And it also says to me that your partnership will be back in balance rather quickly, okay? So don't give up. I have been emphasizing to my water signs not to give up. If you have somebody that you hurt in the past and you just want them to be a part of your life again, okay? People make mistakes. As long as you are able to stand on your mistake, ask for forgiveness, okay? Assert what you've been doing wrong or what you have done wrong. I don't see no reason why this person wouldn't come out and communicate with you, come out in hiding. The Eight of Wands being there. The Eight of Wands is a card of, it's a very confusing card. First of all, it's very difficult because it means different things in different contexts. Meaning, depending on the way these cards are moving, this card could change, okay? It's an up in the air card. Basically, that's what it is, up in the air card. So it's like I'm sending messages to you and I'm waiting for a response. I don't know where it's at. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen any response. I'm just hoping that you will respond. Okay. Some people say that this card means that it's activity moving really fast. Well, if it is moving very fast, you can't see the shit. So what difference does it make? Okay. I'm keeping it real. You can't. Every time I've ever seen the Eight of Wands, it has represented messages going through the air. Being next to that Seven of Swords like that, this would represent somebody who may be paying attention to someone else's social media. Maybe you sent somebody a message on social media. Okay. They blocked you. You don't know if they're getting your messages. The Eight of Wands will represent, yes, they see your messages, even though they're not responding. Okay? So it's like kind of secretive. It's kind of like, yes, I see the messages that you're reporting, or I see what you're saying to me. I'm watching your social media. I'm seeing everything that you're posting, even though I'm not responding at the moment. Okay, so with the Ten of Cups, listen to me. This new year, I'm definitely going to predict, for those of you that are water signs, and you are, you have done someone wrong. This resonates with you. Yes, Bella, I got my ex, and I hurt them really bad, and I realized that I did some wrong things, okay? Now, what wrong things are those, okay? What wrong things could it be? What are you talking about? We got the Hermit with the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this represents not sharing with your partner your plans, and they took it offensively. Okay, or it could represent that you feel a certain way about somebody, but you didn't share that with that person. So you got two people that are not balanced. They're not evenly balanced. Okay. So you got one person over here. Let's say this is divine feminine. This is divine masculine. The divine feminine has been very assertive, telling, listen, I love you. I want to be with you. You know, you're the man of my dreams. You're the woman of my dreams. I'm really in love with you. And the divine masculine, in order to line up with that Hermit and Seven of Swords, it's been saying, oh, okay, I hear what you're saying, but I'm in a relationship. Seven of Swords, that would be a lie. Okay. Seven of Swords just says that you keep your truths to yourself. You don't really share it. Also, it can represent that you lied a bit. You know, maybe even looking at the 8, looking at the 7 with the 8, that could be 15. That could be the devil energy. Okay. The devil energy being attached to clandestine affairs, not very monogamous, partying all the time, that sort of shit. Okay, so it could be representing, what I do see in this reading is it could be representing two people that love each other similarly. Okay, so two people that love each other, they have the same goal in mind. We're going to be a family, we're going to be together, we're going to settle down. However, one person does not share that, and it could be you, water sign. You're the one that's not sharing that you have that plan. Okay, so it kind of leaves the other person up in the air. They don't know what the freak is going on between the two of you. All right, what do you got planned? Do you want the same thing I want? You know, what it says to me is that in these next coming weeks, you are going to see something that makes you realize, I'm not leaving this person. I love this person. You know, I really want to be with this person. I really want to settle down. I don't see much change here. And you guys know how I am about changes. I don't like to report the same news over and over and over again. I like to have the tea. Okay, so when it comes to water signs, I'm gonna say this to you and I'm gonna let it go. Listen, Linda, whoever this person is in this time in your life, whoever this person is you're in love with, that you want to be with, that you've had a change of heart, that you've hurt in the past and you need to reconcile, any means necessary. Get it how you live. Okay, so when Bella Dutch says get it how you live, get out there and do what you got to do. All right, so maybe your partner, looking at this 8 of Wands with the 10 of Cups, I'm going to say the 8 of Wands would represent your partner doesn't really know that's what you want. The person in question does not know that's what you want, because what they've seen on the outside could be rejection. The Knight of Swords is there. That's always an argument. Okay, that's two, you know, you're passionate about something, they're passionate about something, and then it's a clash. You ever, okay, so let me tell you like this. You ever like somebody and you like them real strongly and you practice every day what you're going to say to them when you're in their face? Like, soon as I get to this person, I'm going to be like this, I'm going to say it like this, and then you get in front of that motherfucker and you forget everything. I do that all the time with my twin flame. I do. I don't know what the fuck. Just anything comes out of my mouth when I run into him. You know, fuck. It don't even be nothing I practice. I get angry at myself. Well, guess what? The same thing is happening to them, especially if you're a water sign. They practice too what they're going to say to you the next time they're in front of you. But as soon as you guys get together, it's like you have a brain freeze and you don't remember what it is that you practice. Maybe because spirit is taking you a long time before you actually get to run into this person. And you forgot, you know, like things change day to day. You know, one day you may be feeling you love this person, you want to be with them, there's nobody above them. The next day you may be like, fuck this person. I mean, if you're anything like me, listen, Linda, I'm the Queen of Swords all day. Even though that's not my rising, I've been living in that chick for a while. Okay. It's not my rising sign. However, I switch so much based off of what I've been through with my twin over the years. One minute I love him, the next minute I don't want nothing to do with him. Next minute I'm calling him a coward. I mean, all kind of shit comes to my mind. Okay. And what spirit is trying to do, what spirit wants it to be, is authentic. Spirit doesn't want you to practice for what you're going to say. So that's why you forget everything you thought of when you're in front of this person. They want it to be organic. Okay. A love at first sight thing, you know, just naturally just move into it. So with this typical relationship, it's probably a very important relationship, and it's a relationship where you need to ride the wave. So don't practice what you're going to say and what you're going to do, because 9 times out of 10, that's making you fearful, water signs. When you're sitting there and you're wondering how they're going to respond to you with this Queen of Swords, when you're wondering if you've pushed them all the way away because every time they came for you, you rejected them or you argued with them with this Queen of Wands, you just need to be ready for anything. You know, so your prayer should consist of, listen, send me what's for me. That's it. Don't, Lord, when this person comes to me, let them be very forgiving. And no, don't do that. Because when you pray when you put stipulations on your prayer, it takes a long time. Because that person may not be there mentally. And if you, let's just say you want to be with this person. You want to see this person. You haven't seen them in 6 months. And you're like, Lord, when I see this person, I just want them to be forgiving. I don't want them to bring up nothing from the past and da-da-da-da. Well, it may take 6 months for them to get over the past. So you ask, when you see this person, for them not to bring up the past. Meanwhile, they are still focusing on the past. So that's a missed opportunity. It takes longer. So your 6 months turns into 2 years. So this is why I always tell people, pray. Send me what's for me. Period. Your spirit guides are not fools. They are 9 times out of 10 going to send you what is for you. They ain't going to play with you. Okay? They're going to send you what's for you. And it's going to be exactly what you want. The hardest thing in the world is like, you know, because you got all these people to tell you, pray for things and be specific. You want a man with a good job and no kids and no baby mama drama. Pray for that. Make sure you say that. Listen, Linda. I'm going to go against everything that person told you. And I'm going to say to you, do not pray like that. If you pray like that, what happens is that spirit tries to meet all those demands. And you don't realize that those demands take time to fix that person into that. So all of your demands that you're placing on your spirit guides, on God, they're not ready yet, according to the way you prayed. So, and sometimes in certain instances, you're not ready yet. You pray for a good thing, but you a crazy motherfucker. Like, Linda, listen. You pray for the perfect individual who don't have no kids, no baby mama drama, who's very loving, loves you the way you love them. And you is a whole whore out here. Like you got issues. So that's a conflict of interest. And that conflict of interest takes time to develop. And that is what me and my twin did. 4 years. And I'm telling you, we're 12 years in. We just hit 12 years November 24th. We are 12 years where nothing has happened. Okay? And that is because my twin could be sitting over there. I want her to have this, this, and this, and this, this, and this. And like one thing, I still smoke. Okay? My twin hates that shit. And we argue about that shit when we're in face to face. You need to stop smoking. Well, so the fuck do you. Quit smoking that shit, that weed shit, you know? You're asking for this sense of perfection when you're not ready to receive this sense of perfection. So stop praying that way. So if you want this to happen right now, you've been waiting a long time. You need your twin flame, your soulmate, the person you've been with, you haven't been with in years, but you've seen them and you want to be with them right now. I'm going to tell you how to get it. You ready? Lord, send me what's for me. That's it. Make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit your notification bell. You want a personal reading? Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. If you'd like to donate, how to donate or my names to how to donate to me is down in the description. Well, it's not in the description. I think it's at the bottom of this video. If you want to book a personal reading, I think it is, maybe it's at the bottom and then one's at the top. I don't know. The shit's on there. Okay, Linda? Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. You want to send donations through PayPal? Make sure you use the Yahoo account. So it's allseeingeyetarot@yahoo.com. Okay. Also, I am working on my new channel. The Bella Dutch is the new channel. If you have not yet, subscribe over there because I am about to start uploading some content. TheBellaDutch. And I will have it in my description box under this video. Okay? I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. And I will be back with my last element. So definitely click on that video if you are dealing with an air sign. Until next time, thank you guys.